if you want to get ahead, if you really want clients to understand you and like you a lot better and build that trust, then you've got to listen. It's the most important thing that I teach people. Over decades of working with people in being lawyers, accountants, engineers, and helping them build a profitable book of work as a business development coach and trainer and facilitator, one of the things that people need the most help with is learning how to listen effectively. Today, I'm going to share with you the 6 key secrets of how to listen more effectively so that you can build trust and have better relationships with your clients. So let's crack on. The first one, absolutely. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Ronan Keating was bang on with that. Sometimes it pays to embrace silence. The less you say, the more the other person will share with you. The less likely you are to put your foot in it. The more obvious it is that you're listening. So remember, silence is absolutely golden. The next one, people struggle with quite a lot. And that is being able to talk about areas outside of your actual expertise. Letting them guide the conversation, not trying to solve everything. Most of the people I work with, engineers, lawyers, accountants, management consultants, they are hardwired to solve problems. But we all know that when we're feeling a little bit down or when things are challenging, we just want someone to listen to us, and clients are no different. Whether the economy is going well, whether the economy is going bad, however, the challenges at work will always be there. They want someone to listen. Try not to solve those problems. There is a fantastic video called It's Not About the Now that you can watch up here. It really gives it really simple, great advice. It's a great advert, but it does show that people don't want you to solve everything. They want you to listen and embrace talking about things you aren't necessarily expert in, but those which are important to them. The third and key, really important part of this is asking those vital, open and engaging questions. There's lots of research out there. Even AI has verified it, that open and engaging questions are the ones that elicit the best responses. So ask them. But a great question can often be unhinged by narrowing down the field. So if you ask someone how are things going in the business, they'll answer only in that business context. But if you say, how are things going? They can go wherever they like. They can talk about their personal life. They can talk about outside work factors. They can talk about the business. Yes, of course, and that is important. But they have the choice. You haven't constricted them. So ask open, engaging questions. Try not to narrow the field. Keep it light. And there is one key question that I really do want you to ask. And it's important. If you are working with a client, ask them what else they are working on right now, what else is important to them outside of the stuff that you are doing. I'm always asked, how do you get in touch with clients after you finish working with them? Well, if you don't know what else is important to them, you haven't taken the time to ask, it's really difficult. So ask what's important to them, give them a place to air and share, and you will build a much stronger relationship. They will come to you with all their problems, not just the ones you can solve. And don't do it. And don't interrupt people. There is nothing more annoying, more irritating than jumping in early. Take pauses, be calm. Do you like being interrupted? Of course you don't. Does anyone like being interrupted? They absolutely do not. So take your time, pause, don't interrupt. Absolutely don't interrupt. No one likes it. Stay calm, listen, count to 3 in your head when someone's finished speaking. That usually gives enough time for them to have said what they want to say, and then you can carry on with what you want to say and ask the next question. Number 5 on our list, and really important, and if you played trumps as a kid, you'll understand this one a lot, is avoid trying to play war trump stories. If someone is having a tough time, if things aren't going well for them, you don't need to have had a worse experience. You don't need to share that with them. What you can do is empathize and listen. By all means, if you actually have had a very similar story, sometimes say, okay, that does sound really, really bad. I've encountered something similar, or one of my other clients encountered something similar. Would it be helpful to you if I share a little bit of what that did and how it was resolved? That's useful and helpful. However, don't do too many. Don't always have a story that's more dramatic, that requires more input than their story. Look to moderate and be empathetic rather than someone who has to say, it's happened worse to me. No one likes someone who boasts, but they do like someone who shares those war stories. So avoid those top trumps. Sixth one, really simple. Respond to what the other person's saying. There is no point having a list of things that you want to go through and getting ready to jump in with your sales pitch when it's too early. Listen to what they're saying and always have a follow-up question. If you're not sure what it is, clarify. Ask if they want to carry on talking about this topic. But listen and respond. If you do have to listen and respond, and you do take time to listen and respond, you'll actually put natural pauses in. Because it takes effort. It takes time. You can't just fire out what the first thing is in your head. You have to actually listen, interpret, think, and respond. We're not as fast as AI and ChatGPT, and nor should we be. But we are much better at being empathetic and understanding. So the more we listen, the more we take on board, the better that will be. So take that time, listen, and respond accordingly. So in a nutshell, that's it. You now know how to listen to your clients an awful lot better. You just need to go out and do it. Follow those 6 steps. Go to every meeting with an aim of being curious, empathetic, and taking time. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. The more trust you'll build with your clients, the better your relationships will be, and actually more work will flow. It's one of the basics of sales. It's often missed because people get very het up on trying to push forward their own agenda. Don't do that. Listen first, help second, then you'll be on the path to success. This is one of our many series of sales and BD tips for non-sales people and those in professional services. Make sure you don't miss out on any. It's really impactful and valuable stuff. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll see you again in a few days' time with another one to help fire up your BD efforts in the world of professional services.